the last stop on this 4-game road trip. The Bruins looking to finish 500 on the road trip as they are 1-2, taking on the Islanders tonight at UBS Arena. With that, we welcome you to the Ultimate Bruins Show presented by Jordan's Furniture. Sophia, Billy, and Razor here with you in our beautiful Salem 5 studios. Guys, the Bruins have lost 3 of their last 4. They're looking to finish, like I said, with an even 500 on this road trip. They've already played twice. The New York Islanders won both games, so hopefully that leads to good things tonight.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Could also lead to a team in the Islanders that are like, hey, no, we got to beat you one time. As you take a look at these numbers from the road trip. By the way, get your ski cap. I would think it's warmer on the island.
It's not
It's like 60 degrees today.
And then they were out in California anyways. I'm surprised they even.
It's fashion, guys.
It is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Fashion.
Got it.
Not fashionable. Right. Not fashionable 1-2-0 record. Not awful numbers. I know we're going to talk about last game in a second here. If they can go 500 on this road trip, it's going to be highly successful given who's not in the lineup.
Especially getting the one win against the Eastern Conference team, too. Be able to make it. This is a 4-point game. We're talking about playoffs for every Eastern Conference game. All Eastern Conference teams are talking about playoffs already, and this is another big opportunity to make it a 12-point series, essentially, by sweeping these guys. So a huge opportunity to make it a good road trip.
Well, other than Morgan Geekie, guys, the Bruins, their offense has been struggling. They've scored only 7 goals in their last 4 games. 5 of them have come from Geekie, so they need secondary scoring.
They do. So I actually did a little research for tonight's game. It changed it up a little bit. But the Bruins have come in as they played some really good goaltenders on this road trip. 4 goalies that they're playing on this road trip are in the top 9 in goals saved above expected, according to Money Puck. Askarov, who they faced in San Jose, as we're seeing right here, he's 9th. Dostal in Anaheim, 7th. Darcy Kemper is 6th. And then tonight is 4 in Ilya Sorokin. Guess who's number 2? Jeremy Swayman. But a lot of that goes to these goal scoring. They ran into hot goaltenders on this trip.
The game where I really feel like it was noticeable was the last game. I thought Askarov was excellent.
Yeah,
and it's the best I've seen him play. And granted, I haven't watched him live. I haven't had the benefit of it because he's new to the NHL.
And it's at 10:30 every night. And
I'm not Barry though. I can stay up, but not much.
You're not watching the whole game. No, I'm not watching any of it.
But I thought from what I saw him before to where he is now, his control. He's very athletic. But his control, it's noticeable. Doesn't play the puck as much, doesn't overdo things, got himself in tons of trouble at times last year. I thought he was excellent in that game. The reason they lost, maybe not, but he had a big factor in the game.
All right, well, as we discussed at the start of the show, the Bruins won their last 2 games versus the Islanders already this year. This fake shoulder shake by Murat Husadinov was the game winner, the shootout winner. We started noticing Murat a little bit more. And we'll show you what the scores were against the Islanders in the previous 2 games, 5-2 and 4-3 the final. With that, we're going to send it to Adam Pellerin, who is at UBS Arena. Adam, as we discussed on the show, they want to finish this road trip 500, the Bruins, of course, that is. And they're looking forward to Thanksgiving, but they can't think about that yet. They've got 1 more game to play. They've got to stay focused.
No, priority number 1, obviously, get the 2 points here on the island, then go home and enjoy some turkey or whatever the traditions are. It's been a long trip, no question about that. They'd be looking forward to getting home anyway, but because Thanksgiving is on the horizon, it's a little bit more incentive as well. And they do have some traditions that they shared with us this morning.
I have a friend, Marcus Eriksson. He lives in India, drives a race car there, so he's coming down with his wife, so we're going to go out for dinner. So we'll see if there'll be any turkey, I can't promise, but we'll see. It's going to be a little Swedish / Danish Thanksgiving.
I'm going to get dinner with some of the boys, I think. Just hang out, watch football.
Talked to Tanner Janot and Alex Steves as well, their first Thanksgiving in Boston, and so they'll enjoy it. And of course, you have the annual pie delivery that the Bruins do each and every year. This year will be Nikita Zadorov giving back to the community, visiting the Pine Street Inn and the St. Francis House, guys.
Adam, thanks. Before we let you go, what is your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
All of it. Every single bit of it. No, I'm not. That's a bit of a cop-out. I'll narrow it down.
Tell us.
I'm not going to say green beans. First of all, not enough protein in the green beans for them to
there
stand
it
alone.
is.
Yes, okay?
It would be spinach.
The spinach. The spinach. That's right. Perfect.
No, I think it's, for me, it's, my wife actually makes a great stuffing, so that's what I look forward to. And then the go-to pie is apple pie. Keep it traditional.
All right. Love it.
Good meals are important.
Yeah.
You know that, Pellerin.
Well, have a happy Thanksgiving. Obviously,
know.
we're going to talk to you later in the show, but have a great Thanksgiving with your fam.
Thank you very much. You guys as well.
Okay, we'll check in a bit. Guys, or Billy, the expected lines.
Yeah, that's what we got tonight. So the checkmates are back together for this one. So that means Blumel's back in the lineup after being out. On the left was Zaka and Pasternak. Elias Lindholm, second game back from injury with Husnudinov on the left and Morgan Geekie on the right. So you got Pasta and Geekie split up for now. Don't forget, folks, they were together near the last game in the third period. Mitten's line remains the same. Corrali and Asimont remain the same, but Steves is in on the fourth line. That means Tufte is a healthy scratch expected in this one.
Okay, perfect. Let's look at Elias Lindholm, who played 15-41, no shots on net, and was a -1 in his return.
Yeah, listen, you take a few weeks off in the National Hockey League, whether it's injury, whether it's sickness, it takes a little bit of time to get ramped back up. If you miss 2 games in the NHL, it's a big deal. So for Elias Lindholm, I think that's a pretty standard number. I think that was a pretty standard game to play the other night. I'm sure he feels a million times better this morning getting ready for the game tonight than what he did on Sunday.
Yeah, and he had a full practice yesterday,
Correct.
too. So even though they traveled cross country to get into the island, he then gets, and the whole team as well, but he gets an opportunity to get a really good flush skate the day before, and then he gets morning skate today. So hopefully it's a much more normal routine. They need him desperately to be better. Like Razor said, it wasn't bad. They just needed to be better in this one.
The Elias before the injury.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, Marco Sturm, as you mentioned, Billy, when we looked at the lines, he's putting the checkmates back together. We saw a little bit of them a couple of games ago together. I think he's giving them another chance.
Well, he is giving him another chance, and he needs to do more, in my eyes. Don't speak for anybody else. Mete needs to do more.
Yeah.
And it's not unfair because the NHL, look, you speak to it better than me, Razor, played in it, but knowing the game and seeing an opportunity for a guy who's an offensive player, he's got to really show his strengths with these other guys, and it can't be in between, and it can't be deferential. It's got to be on it. He's got to be shooting. He's got to be moving. Can't be watching. Need to see some more out of him. He has 3 shots in the 3 games he's been up so far. I'd like to see a little more.
Especially when you're playing with those 2 guys, you have to contribute. Again, Husnudinov is a pretty good example of he exploded the last few weeks playing with those guys. He took his game to another level. Blumel has to do the exact same thing if you want to stay here. That's how the NHL works.
Yeah, you want an opportunity, and you get an opportunity on the top line with some of the best players. You got to take that opportunity and that chance. Okay, guys, not only for the holidays, we know this, but especially around the holidays. Our very own Barry Peterson included. Yeah, Barry, always helping out the Bruins.
Don't ration anyone, Barry. Don't ration anybody.
The Bruins are always giving back, so we take you to the biggest Thanksgiving meal. Wow, with the biggest pie ever. We take you behind the scenes next.